I think they're still not here. They're just still connecting because it's still 3 minutes and usually people are a little bit late.
Okay.
Okay. It's okay. We need to wait 3, 4, 5 minutes more.
Let me ask him. I'll send a message to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You have been using this platform, right?
Yeah. So the Mr. Towell is writing that everything is nice and they can see us and hear us clearly. So it's good. Thank you, Mr. Towell.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask you something. So I will start with this short presentation,
Mm-hmm.
and after that, I'll connect the application.
Application, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we'll take the questions and answers
Right.
if we have time.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't have time, then there is an email address which they can send, or for anybody who's not free with the video,
Right.
yeah, he will be chatting and asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
So every person who wants to ask a question, you will be giving permission, right?
I can do this, but you understand my situation. Anytime I might, internet might disconnect. So just let's decide like this. If not, so they will simply write here in the chat, or afterwards you can give them permission, or me. We will see how it will be.
How do I know that somebody wants to ask a question?
They will write in the chat that they want to ask a question, but usually, as I told you, all the questions that they want to ask, they're asking in the chat by writing.
All right.
They're asking by the writing.
They will be reading one by one.
Yeah, that's how it is.
All right.
Why I'm telling? Because today I already didn't have internet for a couple of hours because we didn't have light.
Oh,
That's why I'm telling you that
sorry
you
for
understand?
that. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm not able to connect. What do you mean you're not able to connect? So the participants are going to. Okay, that's good. That's good. Take your time. Take your time. We still have 2, 3 minutes more to wait for other participants to join, and after that we will begin.
Yeah, we'll give 5 to 10 minutes, maybe maximum.
Yeah, sure. I see already started to join here, so it's nice. It's really nice to see that the partners from different countries are still developing the medical tourism and renewing the medical tourism and are looking for the possibilities of the marketing and branding globally. It's really
Yeah.
nice to see everyone who is joining now here. I see here many countries joining us.
Yeah. I'm waiting for a
Great.
doctor to join. One doctor is joining, but
Yeah, good day, all participants. Nice to see you, Mr. Farhani.
yeah. My wife cannot log in, so for some reason which I don't know.
Maybe she needs to check all the settings with the. She's logging, following the link, right?
Yes.
Maybe she,
Yeah. I
if
think she's
she.
in now.
Okay, that's good. That's good. If somebody doesn't can't log in, and is writing to you to your maybe messenger, just tell to them that they need to put the special drivers in order the system to let them in. But the special drivers are installed automatically.
Come again?
I'm telling that if somebody doesn't can't or is not able to log in, so just tell to them that they need to renew again or go to other maybe Chrome or any other searcher and log in other place. That's all.
Okay. But the last link you sent,
Yeah, the
it's
last link.
also possible to be used, right?
Yeah, sure. It's the direct link. Uh,
Yes,
dear,
please.
dear colleague from the medical tourism who is telling that you can't log in, please be kind to ensure that all the drivers are in your computer. I'm sorry, just I don't know your name because it's written here the medical.
Yeah.
So we're waiting just 1 more minute and we will begin, dear participants, in order not to take your time. And all
Yeah.
others who will actually join us later, they will have the record of the webinar and will be able to see it in the beginning the other time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Chrome is the best option.
Yeah. So
I think we will start step by step, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Farahani. So, first of all, I would like to welcome all the participants here and would like to express a big thank you for your time and that you decided to join us and to get to know more information about marketing and branding opportunities in the global healthcare, medical, and wellness tourism. My name is Anna Bilaus, and in case you know me, might you don't know me, I am the expert in medical tourism and working in this field already 12 years. So I think mostly all of you have seen me in different conferences or have visited my trainings. So today I'm here with Mr. Harith from UK, and I'm really glad to represent you, the founder of the platform Medical Hub. Mr. Harith, I'm really thankful to you for the global development of the medical tourism, firstly. After that, my dear participants, I would like to tell you a little bit about this platform Medical Hub, which was actually founded in UK by Mr. Harith a couple of years ago. But due to the quarantine, the situation with the developing of the platform and using the platform is actually a little bit postponed. But nowadays, we can see that the healthcare, medical, and wellness tourism is step by step recovering its volume. And we really hope that in the next couple of years, the level of the medical tourism and the level of services will be restored, and the international patients will have the opportunity to travel as they traveled before. So, Mr. Harith, I will give you now a word, but before giving you a word, I will just very briefly update the participants of the plan of our webinar. So, dear participants, now I will give a word to Mr. Harith to tell about the platform, and he will make a presentation about the platform. And after that, he will make a showcasing of this mobile application which they created. After that, and during the webinar, if you have any questions concerning the platform of how to join or how to use it, etc., Mr. Harith will be explaining during his speech. But if you have any questions additionals, be kind to ask them in the chat. After the presentation, Mr. Harith will in details answer all the questions which you have. Also, if you will have any questions after the webinar, you are able to send all the questions on the emails which will be given here. So from my side, I am again really glad to provide a word to Mr. Harith to represent the platform and the application. Mr. Harith, go on.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for hosting this webinar. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who has joined us today in this lovely day to present this Medical Hub webinar in the medical and tourism industry. And before we begin, I would like to ask if my voice and my presentation will be clear to everyone. If not, please comment on the chat on the left side of the screen, and Anna will be able to answer you back as soon as possible. Yeah, thank you again for joining us. And I guess we will start as with the newcomers will just come and log in as they can. Yeah. First of all, so we will start with a short presentation, and after that, I will take you to the mobile application itself, so you can have a quick and a clear picture of what we have done so far. And after that, we'll come back to the questions and answers session, where we'll try to answer most of your questions. And if not, we can also expect any emails coming from your side with any other questions or new questions. Yeah, so I guess we will start now. Yeah, is the presentation, is the screen clear to everyone?
It's loading.
Yeah.
It's loading.
So welcome to the Medical Hub, a new global approach in the medical and wellness tourism. As far as we know, medical industry has grown up very dramatically in the few years back, despite what happened in the last few years with the pandemic of coronavirus. The medical tourism industry had fallen about 85% due to the lockdown and due to the airlines could not fly to so many countries. So that's clear to everyone. But now it's becoming back and everything is picking up. And for that, we have decided to launch this Medical Hub application today. Well, it was supposed to be last month or so, but as you know, everything changes via time, and this is the best time that we can see, as long all the chains and all the restrictions have been already taken out from most of these countries. Yeah. So Medical Hub Limited is a company that I have formed back in 2019 with the aim of bringing up a new technology in the medical field. So I have decided to create an application which will help users based on their medical reports and medical consultations to interact with medical facilitators like doctors and clinics around the globe. So the work has started back in 2019 in December, but again, due to the lockdown and due to the coronavirus pandemic, things have taken outside our plan. So we decided to stop back in 2020 and continue back in 2021. Yeah, and here we are now with the new technology that can serve everybody around the world, especially for those who are in the remote areas and they can't reach anywhere. Our mission, our mission is to provide the quality and fastest medical consultancy. Since we have the database of more than 3,000 doctors and hospitals around the globe, across the Europe and United States and Far East, including India, Thailand, Singapore, we have linked up all these medical facilities under one roof so they can help us to get medical consultancy for any patients with any disease or any problems in health matters. The vision is to become the leading brand. As we know, There are so many medical facilitators out there. There are medical tourism out there. But the easier thing with the technology nowadays is having a Wi-Fi and a mobile telephone that can serve your need in a fingertip. So that will make easier for anyone who have any medical conditions or the beloved ones, just to log into the Medical Hub application, create their account, submit whatever medical reports they have, and choose the way or where they want to go for the treatment. Yeah. Moving forward, due to the data protection, since we'll be dealing with medical reports, we have too much data to handle. A lot of people will be asking what are the securities measures that have been taken place, or what are the protection that we have for our medical reports, including our medical records, our names, our date of birth, and all other stuff. So coming to the GDPR, which is the General Protection Regulation here in the UK and the whole of Europe, all these data are well protected under this law, including the United States, the Brazil, and Far East, including the GCC countries. They all fall under these GDPR rules and regulations. For more information, we can send you a PDF file talking about that in depth. Otherwise, you can also get it from the terms and condition and policy of privacy of the Medical Hub itself. Yeah. Now, going again to the advantages of using the Medical Hub application. Some people will always having these kind of questions saying that, why using this application? I mean, it's just new in the market, or it's just only an app with some random data, rather than using the Google, which is the best search engine around the globe. Well, the answer is that if you search in Gmail, if you search using Google account or Google search engines, you will definitely have millions and millions of data or your search. But you're looking for reliability. This is a health matter. And for your beloved ones or for yourself, you're looking for somewhere where you can get help with your health needs, not a random search engine. That's why this Medical Hub is only formed with the medical needs to help you directly with what you need for your medical consultations. So we have two different advantages here. Advantages for medical facilitators, which doctors and hospitals, the people who are providing these health services, and also for the patients or the general users who are looking forward to get support. For medical facilitators, you have international recognition, which means once you have already created your profile in the medical application, you will be seen by everybody around the globe who's using the Medical Hub application. So that's easy for you to get recognition. I'm sure there are a lot of doctors out there with high skill and good experience, but they are not well known to the public, right? Why? Because their lack of advertisement, or their lack of recognition, or they are not seen at all. So this page, this specific page, will help you to get recognition everywhere. And as I said, the customized professional page will help that doctor or the medical facilitators, if it's a hospital or clinic, to have a customized page. Customized page means that they will have a specific page redirected to them only, with everything they need to put in for the public to see, and they can share it to anyone. Yeah. On top of that, they will receive direct consultation. See, if you have a clinic in a remote area and people don't know you, then it's hard even to receive patients from outside your country or outside your area. But if you put yourself into a Medical Hub application, or you put yourself into the internet at any point, you will be seen by others. And this is a direct service to you as a doctor to receive a consultation. Therefore, we will direct these patients to you so you can give consultations and start receiving patients via the Medical Hub application. Coming to the fourth point, it's advertisement. Definitely any business that exists requires advertisement. You will have a special post on the app itself where you can post whatever product or services that you have, and people can be seen from anywhere in the globe. So that's a very good advantage to the medical field industry. And again, you will be part of the big network. As I said earlier, we have 3,000 and coming to 4,000 or 5,000 database of hospitals and clinics and medical tourism companies. They are all joined into this company. So you will be part of this big network. That's what I can say. I mean, nobody doesn't want to be known, right? Or nobody wants to be in a remote area where nobody can see him. As a social network, as we know, the Facebook, the Instagram, all these have brought the world into one platform, so you can see, you can search easily. I will move on to the next slide, where I will present the advantages of the patients. The patients in any area, whether you are in Africa, where you are in any GCC country, you will have an easy access to hospitals and doctors. Imagine that you have a mobile phone with all these valuable data with you. You just click and search for the best hospitals as per your need. You'll be having thousands of results. You can submit your reports, you can search, you can read about the hospital or doctor, even before you decide whether to take a step seeking for medical consultation or not. So that type of database is really available, and it's dedicated only for the health industry. So apart from searching in Google or searching in any search engine with the results of thousands and millions of results, some may not be relevant to what you are looking for. This is a dedication only for these health matters. So after doing so, you will be able also to choose your desired country. If, let's say, I want to go to India for treatment, I can easily search for doctors in India, hospitals in India, see their results, see their rating, and apply from them. Yeah, and receive a medical consultation. Now, the thing is that people will still say, okay, I can do that via any search engine. I would say reliability is highly required in the health industry. That's one. Two, when you submit your medical reports, we are able to receive it and reply you back with a minimum of 3 medical consultations. So you will be having 3 medical consultations from different hospitals and clinic, and that gives you a wide range of choice. Depends whether you have looking for rating or in any cost effective. That will be a very big option for you to search. Yeah, and after that, you can get a full support from our side. If you decide to go for treatment, let's say I have decided to go to Germany for treatment, yeah, and I've received 3 medical consultations, I'll choose the one that I feel that is more suitable for me, and then start applying. We will then guide you step by step, which includes the visa, the pickup from the airport, and everything else that you need until you receive the full medical support from the medical team or from the hospital itself. Another advantage that you will be joining chat groups that are available in the Medical Hub application. We have categorized chat groups according to the departments in any hospitals. For instance, if you're looking for any dental treatment, or if you're looking for any discussion regarding gastrology, neurology, any kind of departments are all available for users to chat and exchange information with each other. Let's say, for example, if I have an experience about gastrology somewhere, I can easily join the group, advise others, or exchange with them information which is just a fingertip, and you just type and request for any information that you need, and it will be available to anyone. So we have more than 20 groups available for chat 24/7 from different countries, from different peoples with highly experience and highly recommendation from us. Yeah. So going to the Medical Hub application features. As you know, the technology is taking over now. I won't say it will take over the whole medical industry or the whole medical tourism industry. No, there are still people out there working very hard with a highly experienced. But what I'm saying is that the Medical Hub application, with the kind of technology that it uses, it helps you to have these services 24/7 on your mobile phone. So the application itself is a user-friendly, and it's available for both iOS and Android users. So you can easily go to the Play Store, whether you're using iPhone or using Android systems, and you can download it from there free of cost. The system operates 24/7, which means that you can search, you can submit your application at any time. You can enjoy reading, you can enjoy the services that are provided. The support team are there 24 hours to answer your question. You can chat with the system directly. So no need to wait. I mean, even if you get any kind of sicknesses at night, yeah, you can easily request for any information, and then you will be answered back shortly. When it comes to safe and secure, the system is already safe. We are using AWS server, which is a highly secured server around the globe that belongs to Amazon, and the internal servers that we have here in the company. And with regards to any payments that's required on the app itself, the system from A to Z is highly secured with data protection rules and regulations. The future of the application, I will speak about the future. We have considered some of the features that may be required in the future. These features are all widely available right now. It's not something new, but since we are dealing with the medical industry, we would love to have these kind of features in the application itself to make it as one-stop shop. So the video consultation is something that's widely used in the modern world now, especially in Europe, and especially after the pandemic. People have used this video consultation on daily basis. I did use it myself. I did not have to walk all the way to my GP and seek for consultation. It's on my mobile phone. You just need to fix an appointment, call the doctor, or they will call you, and you'll have a video consultation while sitting at your home easily. We are also looking forward to have some medical webinars hosting on the app itself. So if you are into a medical industry or medical and tourism, you don't need to have a third-party platforms. Will be like a one-stop shop, and will guide you step by step to host your webinar with us, and everything will be recorded, and you will have it at any time that you need. And coming to the third point, the library. Library is something that's really required. Why am I saying this? Because health, it became now a part of everybody's individual's priority. If you look to the world 2-3 years back, nobody was caring about the health as much as they do it right now, and especially after the pandemic. Because the pandemic had shown us that everybody is responsible for his own health, which means you can take care of yourself without seeking any doctor or without going to any hospitals, by having enough knowledge. So this library will act like a general information to the public and users of Medical Hub. They will have audio and video materials which are available. You can read at any time. You can see if you're suffering from any heart disease, you can just search on the heart materials and you'll be able to receive it, as well as there will be some videos and teaching webinars, lessons for everyone to to just retrieve at any time. So this is something that I will assume will be very beneficial to everybody who's really considering his health as part of wealth. Yeah, I'll move on with the presentation now. And as we have reached to this stage, I would like to demonstrate the application, the live application. So I need just a minute to connect it. So everybody can see it right now live. And you can download it on yourself as well on your Medical Hub. Just 1 second. Is the screen clear to everyone?
Yep, clear.
Yeah, Anna, can you help me if the screen is clear to everyone?
Yeah, it's clear, it's clear.
Yeah. So welcome to the Medical Hub application. This is the way how it looks from the Play Store or from the desktop after you install it. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't see at the moment the application itself. I don't see
Now,
your screen sharing.
do you see it right now?
No.
Can you see it right now?
No, not yet.
One second.
Mm-hmm. Now I started to see your screen sharing.
Yeah. Can you see now? Is everything
Yes,
clear?
now it's good. Yeah. What I really wanted to do, I wanted to log out, but I don't have the cross. Can you make the full screen, please?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it visible to everyone?
Yes, dear participants, can you tell us, is it visible to you? Yes, okay, good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the main screen of the Medical Hub application once you download it from the App Store itself or the Android store. Since you are new to this, you can easily go and create your new Medical Hub account by clicking on this button. And then you will have a normal, simple application that you need to do or fill. And then it's easily will log you in. Now, if you already have an account, you can just log in from here by clicking on this login, and then you'll be able to see the email address and the password. Yeah. If you have a Facebook or you want to log in with the Gmail account, you can easily log in by clicking on these two buttons. For those who are using iOS, they will have another login, which is Apple ID. I'm sure some people, they do have Apple ID. You will see a black login details here. In my case, I'll try to log in with Facebook as it's available right now. And you will be able to come to the home page. Now, this is the home page. This is the home page. If you log into to the Medical Hub, the first screen you see is this one. This is basically an ad which has been posted by this company, a German medical union company. If you scroll down or scroll up, you'll start seeing these profiles available. Yeah, from different countries, from India, from Turkey, from Germany. It's a lot of information that you will be happy to see. And by clicking on any of these doctors, let's say we click on this view, let's view on this, you'll be able to see this page. Now this page, this is what I was saying. This is a special page for every doctor or every medical facilitator. He'll be able to have this kind of page where he will write about himself, about his experience, about his specialization, and as well he can also put some of his achievements like videos and any documentation that he has done so far. So this is mainly the pages for those who are really looking forward to be a member or to join this Medical Hub Network group. Yeah, for the users, they can, if they're happy with this, they can easily click the request for consultation. Now this is something that I have been talking about. This is the main business model for this application. You can request directly a consultation from this doctor, and if you click on it, then directly it will give you this form where you have to fill the form. You have to select your gender, your material status, and your country of residence and nationalities. So you'll be able to fill up all these informations and submit your medical reports. So you can attach up to 5 files. It can accept any type of files. You can put a JPG, you can put a PDF files or X-ray, and then agree on the terms and condition and click on the proceed. Once you click on the proceed, it will take you to the payment platform, where easily the charge of the consultation is as minimum as it can be. It's only $30 compared to what other peoples are paying for any physical visit to anywhere. Yeah, so I will go back from here since we don't have to do any consultation right now. Now, if you have this page, if this is your page as a doctor, you can also share it. You can share it to anyone. So this is one of the biggest advantages that you have. See, people do connect each other from time to time using the Facebook account, using the Instagram. But since you are a professional, you should have a specific page that tells that you're coming from the medical industry. This will give you much more value than having other platforms pages. So this is dedicated only for a medical field industry. So if you click on this now, you can see you have all these options to share the page with. So either you can copy the link from here, or you can share it using the WhatsApp. You have the Gmail, you have Instagram and Facebook and any other platforms that you have on your mobile phone. So it's easy to share for everyone. Now, from the main screen, this is your own profile. As you see, this is the logo that I have put for myself. This is for users. Now, you are not a medical facilitator, so you just only download it as a user. You can click on this, be able to update your profile at any time. This is the home page. Again, it takes you to the home page. This is for the profile, that if you need to change anything, I mean the normal profile page. Yeah. And for those who are into the medical field, here is the profile listing. Profile listing, it's something like this. It will show something like this. When you click, then it opens up subtitles inside. This is a professional. If you are a doctor and you want to have a profile page, this is where you click. And if you are an organization, you're advertising for your company, let's say you have a clinic or a hospital, you'll be able to have a profile using this link. So let's start with the professional, just for a demo and show you. See, you will get a small screen here, and then just click on proceed. You should be able to have a professional page something like this. You'll be able to have your own theme, choose a background, any kind of theme that you need, it's available. Put on your details, yeah. Put on the country, the graduation date, and relevant information. Now you need to attach some supportive documents so we can also know that you are real to a medical field or something that can support your service that you have. So if you have a company like an organization, please submit whatever relevant documents that you have for registration company, because we have at the back end team working with the criteria of checking the reliability of this information and accuracy. So this is how you do this screen, and then you click on the submit, and it will show on the main page immediately. If we have anything that we request from you, we will definitely send you a notification or message saying that you're missing this kind of information. Please submit it to us. That applies to the second field also for organization. So it's mostly the same. It's also mostly the same, but instead of putting as a doctor, you just need to put an organization name here. Yeah. Coming to the third point, see, this is a point where it's very important for anybody to know or read about. These are terms and conditions and privacy policy and chat policy. It's always boring to read these kind of things because users are normally not interested to know about the terms and conditions and privacy policy, but it's your right also to know how do we keep your data, how do we provide you with the privacy, so there won't be any data breaching in any future, or we are not selling your data to any third companies. So this is something that's very important, and as per the law of the United Kingdom, this is something has to be shown to any user at any time. So let's say if you want to read about terms and conditions, you're most welcome to click on this. It will open up the terms and conditions page where you can easily go. It's very long, but it's worth reading. It's worth reading to know your rights at all points of using this Medical Hub application. And this is a privacy policy again, and this is a chat policy. Chat policy, it's where you join the group. I'll show you in a minute. If you join any group to chat, these are the policy, these are the procedures that you need to follow in order for you to be safe in the chat rooms. Yeah. Scrolling down, you have the help and feedback at any point. If you click on this, you can take a tour. If you're not familiar on how to use the application, you can easily take a tour by clicking on this, and you'll have a tour guide. It will take you along. It will take you along and show you how the application is used, and easily by clicking next. I will cancel this now because it's very long. You can also check the frequently asked questions. This is very helpful to anyone. Before you sending any emails or you send any feedbacks, it's worth checking the frequently asked questions. They might be helpful for your situation if you face any difficulties or any problems or technical problems. Yeah. And you have an option to chat with us. This chat with us, again, is 24/7 available to anyone. If you have any technical difficulties or if you have any technical problems or issues, you can easily, I was just doing some tests today, so you have the support team working around the clock just for you. Ask them any questions that you need, and they'll be able to support you. Send us a feedback. You can send us a feedback if you're not willing to chat or call the whole help list. You can send a feedback form. Send us your brief message about your concern, and then again we'll come back to you. And this is the support Medical Hub email address. This is also worth reading. So all of this in the list here are under the help and feedback list. Now this is a logout. If you want to log out from here, You can simply just click and log out. For now, I'll just cancel it because I'm still presenting. Coming back to the home screen, you have the search here. You can search for any doctors. Let's say if I want to try and search for Turkey, I'll have these kinds of results. Yeah, anything that's multi-specialties hospitals, you have oncology, you have mental health. So by clicking, let's say we click on the mental health, you have these hospitals which is very specialized in that field. They have more than 20 to 25 years of experience in mental health. So you can request for consultation by submitting your details, and they'll be able to help you out. So this is much for the home page. You can scroll as much as you want, and so many data are here, and a lot of hospitals and new clinics are coming up. So it's a very big network, and it's worth really having it because it's very useful, and you may not know when you will need it at any point. You will also have some Google advertisement. I will go to the second point now, just moving ahead. You have the chat session here. This is the chat session. If you click on it, you will have different groups available for you to chat. Depends on your needs or depends on your case. So you have the critical care, you have the cardiology, you have the dental department, as much as you go. So it's a general chat for everyone, and it's available. What you need to do is just click on this small button here, join, and then it gives you these terms and conditions to join. You need to read this and understand the rules and regulations on each chat groups, yeah, and click on agree. Once you agree, you will receive a message saying that you have joined successfully to this group. Now you can chat. You can see how many members are here in the group. Yeah, and if you want to read again the chat policies here, clear chat. If you want to exit the group, if you want to see the shared files, all these features inside each and every group. Now, if I click on this, I should be able to see the media and links and documents that have been shared in the group. Take something in mind that all these chats will be available only for 7 days because of the huge data, and you may not be interested in what people have been saying in the past. So each 7 days, the data will be removed from the chat groups and going to the server. In case we need it, then we'll be able to retrieve it at any time. So feel free to join any group and such chat, exchange information. I will move now to the post section. This post section is meant for any medical facility or medical industry whom are willing to show their service and products to the public. If you click on that, now you will have few packages available. We are not going with what other platforms are going, like Facebook and Instagram, cost per click. It's just a fixed price. Now, if you speak about, if you talk about the cost per click, then the price will go very high, but we have put in few small packages so people can afford. Now, clicking on that, you can post a story, you can post an ad. I'll try to post an ad and see. You have these kind of packages here. And by clicking on the proceed again, you can proceed at any package you need. Put on your company logo, put on the title, descriptions, if you want the website link here also, so people can, you can generate traffic to your website or your platform, and you can put the slide images right here by uploading them one by one. After finishing all of this, you can click on preview. If you're happy, then it will proceed to the payment page. This is very, very helpful because it helps your company or your organization to be seen worldwide. So it's not only will be visible to your country, it will be visible to everyone. So it's really helpful, and I've seen some companies have like the German Union have come up with a very good feedback after that. I'll exit and proceed. Now coming back to the main page again, it's a services. This page, we have these kind of services that we are providing apart from the consultation. Now, assume that you don't know which doctor to go to, or you're not happy with what's provided on the home page with all these kind of profiles. You can submit your consultation directly to us and choose your country of preference to go for treatment, and we should be able to help you with the best based on your health and based on your condition at that time. So this is exactly the same like consultation, but in this case, if a user doesn't know which doctor to choose, or doesn't know which hospital or which area to go, so simply just fill up this information that's available and choose the country that you need to go for treatment, basically, and we shall be able to take you from here. A team member will contact you and you'll receive a notification on that, and we'll take it from there. And if you are happy, then you can proceed. If you're not, you're free to apply for another consultation. Another service that is available on the Medical Hub is body patriation. So assume that, God forbidden, if you have a patient that has passed away in any foreign countries for any treatment, and you need to bring him back to your country, there is an easier way to do it. It's just to apply. You can go click and submit the form saying that, I mean, fill up your own information as the applicant and the deceased person. You go by steps. Fill up all the details required, and somebody from the team will be able to assist you on how to do so. So if you want to bring the body back to the country, or if you need any assistance to do so, this is the best services that we have for those who lost their beloved ones in a foreign country. We have tied up with another company here in the UK to provide an air ambulance. Air ambulance works to help those critical situations like the ICU situations. So we can help you to take a patient from the ICU bed on his home country to any country of treatment under this umbrella of air ambulance. It's a very specific airline, specialized with a very high team to help you send this patient for treatment in a critical state. So the air ambulance is like the normal ambulance, but it helps you to travel from a country to another with the minor low risk on the patient himself. So he will be like in the ICU room in the airplane. You just need to fill up this information again. You just need to fill up the form requesting for this service. You just place on new, fill up the required information. When do you need it? And somebody will immediately call you, because it's considered to be an emergency case. So somebody will call you immediately to arrange for the needful procedures and how we can do it. We can help you also with the visa. It's an immediate visa. It's not something that you can apply and get it after 3 days or 4 days. This is something that we have tied up with all embassies around the globe. So they are willing to help, and they are very helpful to receive these kind of applications and give us an emergency visa on the spot. You have the fourth service, which is also available. It's medical escort. For instance, if you have any of your parents or elderly people whom you're traveling with for treatment, and you need a medical escort with you, you need a team. Let's say you need a doctor or a nurse to be with them. or any other medical equipments required on the plane, we can help you with that at any country. In any country, you have big team that can come up to your destination and help you with the required need in the commercial airline. There are definitely private airlines as well, but that will be very costly. But then these kind of highly skilled team are available for you at any time if you need them. So you just need to fill up the required information again, apply for this service, and then you should be able to receive a notification saying that we have received your application, and somebody from the team members will contact you immediately. The last one is the notification part. Here you will receive all these notifications. So if I have joined a group, it's easily I'm going to receive a message saying that you have successfully joined a group, or if I have applied for any form, any services, any update listing, advertisement. This is basically like your inbox. You can easily send messages and receive messages on it. I think that's all for the Medical Hub application. And I hope that you have enjoyed really, and we're looking forward for the feedback. And now I'm coming back to the presentation.
Thank you. Brilliantly explained everything. Though our participants have some questions here, so I would like to refer these questions to you. And if somebody from you doesn't want to ask the question now, or maybe will have more questions, so you are welcome to connect Mr. Harith directly and just to speak with him. Also, the first question which I would like to ask you, Mr. Harith, our participant is asking how many hospitals at the moment we have in your application.
Yeah, the number of hospitals are around 3,000 right now. The total application that we have received so far, around 6,000 hospitals and clinics, plus medical tourism, plus wellnesses, and some new spas. There are some new spas that are available in different countries for mental refreshment, I would say. There is one with the highly skilled professionals in Canada. You can go there for refresh. I mean, even if you're not sick, you can still go there and get yourself refreshed, just to check up about the general health that you have. So yeah, the total number of applications that we have is 6,000.
And as we understand, we have some hospitals which are from India, right?
We have India, we have Turkey, we have Spain. I mean, we have covered the whole Europe, and the remaining 3,000 are mostly from USA, which are not really they're not really in the system. But we have received their application, so they cannot be seen in the application, but they're in the system. So gradually, it's a big number to go.
Process, right? They're in the process. The second question which was asked here is, can medical tourism companies submit their information in the app, or only it's for doctors? But I think our participant already understood that it's for all the service providers as well for the patients. So it doesn't matter you are the doctor who is individual, or you're working in the clinic and you want to register as the clinic, you're welcome to register in the application Medical Hub. The next question which our participants is asking you, does app customize companies, hospitals and doctors separately?
Customize in terms of?
I think in terms of the visual aspect and in terms of the promotion.
See, we don't normally do the customization. I'm not sure whether it's clear that the personal page as a doctor, or a personal page as a company, it's really entirely available for him or for her to submit the information that's required. From our end, we can only review it back and see if we have any request for new information, just to clarify, because See, we are following certain criteria here in the UK just to know that this hospital or this doctor is up to the standard and he received the highly recommended qualifications or the licensing for providing these kind of services. So we are at the back end, the support team at the back end, they will check these kind of documentation. That's why you need to supply the required information for that. But in terms of customization, you're free to do, as I showed you in the app, you just need to go for listing and choose whether you're a doctor or company. Now, a doctor is a doctor. A company can be a medical tourism, can be a hospital, can be a clinic, can be anyone who's in the medical field, including pharmacies. So you can customize your own page. I hope I have answered the question.
The next page was if the doctor from other company prescribes some tests or medicines for the patient from the other country, will the patient be able, having this receipt, to go to the drugstore and to buy these medications or to make the tests?
See, before leaving the country, I mean, if you go, assuming that you went to India for treatment and the doctor there have given you some medications, I think it's relevant to ask the doctor himself whether these medications are available in different countries or in my country. And he will be able to tell you, or he can give you some relevant medication if you miss this. But in my case, I advise if you can take as much as you need, maybe for 6 months. Most of these doctors, they highly recommend that you go back for the checkup after 6 months or so. So try to get as much prescription from the doctor himself. 3-6 months will be relevant. Different countries will have definitely different kind of medications. So I don't think these same medications from India will be available in Thailand or in the UK.
Somebody's asking which hospitals in India we have here in the application.
Well, as far as
and do you help with the invitation or medical visa for the patient?
yeah, well, it's hard to tell how many hospitals because as you saw, it's a really a huge database. But as far as I can remember, there is BLK Hospital, there is Apollo, there is Rainbow Children's Hospital, specialized only for children. Yeah, these are the main ones that I could remember. But there are more than hundreds, more than hundreds. Some of the applications have been approved already, and some are still under the process of that.
I think our participants can go to the application and just actually check which hospitals we already have. And Mr. Harith, can you comment on the question about the medical visa or invitation to go from one country to another? Do you
Yes.
provide the patient medical visa invitation?
Yeah, see, what happens basically if you apply for a consultation, definitely if you have your medical reports, and we advise that you have the very updated medical reports, because again, the consultation will come based on the medical reports that you have applied the form with. So if you applied today's medical reports, it's easier for the doctor to give you an exact consultation that you need. Now, out of the 3 consultations that you will be receiving, you'll be choosing one out of these 3 based on your personal choice. That's one, and based on the cost, because each consultation will come with the cost of treatment as well. So you can choose from there and connect back to us saying that, let's say I have chosen XY hospital for treatment and I'm willing to go, and we will proceed from there. We'll proceed from there means that we will need to know who's the patient. I mean, if you can supply us with the travel documentation, so we can write you a letter, a special letter recommending that you are getting a medical visa, including the people who are escorting you, if 2 or 3 people. We advise not to go more than 2 because of the pandemic again. the highly risk patients or highly adult. So I mean, 2 people can be more than enough, but it's up to the patient at the end of the day. Once he supplies us with these names, with accurate passport copy or travel documents, we'll be able to process his application, give him a letter from the hospital itself, and then he can apply for the visa on his own country.
In his own country, yeah. The next question, besides of the general profile, which is free actually for everyone, what are the paid opportunities for the company or individual professional to be promoted in the app?
So you can only be promoted right now by using the post feature. Yeah, if you want to be seen, you have these post features. You can explain more, or you can generate traffic to your website, your company website. That's available. You will see the amount of traffic that goes to your website. Because again, the profiles are general to everyone who are in the medical field, but there are thousands, there are a lot. If you want to really to be seen, I would advise to go for posting. I would advise to go for posting. But however, on the back end, we are working on something that's called rating. And this rating depends on the amount of information that we receive from the user himself. I mean, if you have a hospital that has 98% of passing rate of all these kind of operations, then it's definitely going to be the highest in ranking, right? And that goes to everyone. So the amount of information that we can receive, we will determine how to promote him more.
And also, besides of the medical tourism, healthcare suppliers, and wellness suppliers, Mr. Harun is asking, will there be opportunity to advertise medical and wellness related businesses, like maybe a healthcare watch or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, the advertisement it's available to anyone. He can just easily go there and post. It has to be relevant to the medical industry. So if you're medical supplies, I assume, or if you are into medical and wellness, if you have a pharmacy, as long as you are within the umbrella of the medical industry, then you are willing and you are most welcome to go and just post and choose a package of your own. I mean, whatever suits you. You have a 3 days package, you have 1 week, you have 14 days. Or maybe if you're looking for something higher than that, maybe you can just send an email directly to the support team or the general, the info@medicalhub.co, and they'll be able to guide you from there. And again, this is the posting. Again, it's not going to be the posting for your own country only, it's going to be worldwide. So make sure that once you post, to understand and know that this is the post will be seen by everybody around the globe.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Harid. The other question which we have here, not the question even, but one of the participants is telling to us that they are working with international patients from Iraqi, Oman, Afghanistan, and more countries, and they are dealing with the Indian doctors who are providing them the invitations. What I would like to add here, dear colleague from the medical tourism company, that in case you are using the application Medical Hub, for the patient, it's more visible of how many options he can choose from. And for you as the medical tourism company, it's much more convenient for you to use the application in order to maximize the number of options for the patient. The second question is, if any patients request for treatment to another country, how can you help them? Mr. Harith already told us how it's going on, right? When the patient makes the request, can you again repeat how it's going on? What is the process?
Okay, the process of, see, there are 2 types of medical consultations forms that you can fill. The first one is from the home page. I'm not sure if he was there when I discussed about the home page. You can choose a specific hospital or doctor that you feel that, okay, I need a consultation from this doctor because I have seen that his profile is high, and I've seen that he has X amount of experience, which I'm happy with. You can click on the request for consultation, and you will only get a consultation from that particular doctor because that's an option that you have chosen. But if you go to the services, and then send a consultation, you will be only asked to choose the country of your preference to go for treatment, and we will take it on behalf of you, based on your condition. Of course, we will see. Let's say if somebody is looking for cancer treatment, yeah, and you're asking again, if you're asking to go for German, I won't supply it to all German hospitals. Definitely, we will only deal with those who are dealing with cancer, and you'll be able to receive now 3 consultations from Germany, based on your medical conditions. So you have 2 ways: either you choose a specific doctor or a specific hospital where you need the consultations from, or you send a general inquiry from the service option, and you will receive a 3 consultations. I hope I made it clear.
I think it's clear. What I'm doing now, I'm giving to all the participants the information of how to connect you and where to load the application. You can actually copy it, and if you have any questions further, you can write to Mr. Haris to clarify.
Yeah, I'm sure you have shared my email address. I mean, the email
Okay,
address
but in
is
any
here.
case, I'm putting everything together here. Dear participants, you're welcome just to cooperate and to save it. Also, after the webinar, we will for sure send you the information with all the contact details. And again, the presentation also we will include in the newsletter. So you will be able to renew the information of which you might forgot or you want to renew.
Yeah, again, I'll just have to make it clear. The application is available on the both stores. So if you're using Android or you're using iOS, just type in Medical Hub.
I gave the links here already.
Yeah, you have given the link. So in case they don't want to use the links, they can just go to the stores directly and type the Medical Hub. You will see the logo of Medical Hub. I mean, definitely there will be more than one, but the one that you saw, the blue and white color, that's the one. You just need to install that one and put on your details as a normal user. If you want to be a normal user, if you're a company, a doctor again, and you're happy to join the big network, you'll have to go on the profile page and create your own professional profile page. It's very easy. Even if you need any support, we're ready to do so. Just send us an email.
Great, dear participants. Do let us know if you have any other additional questions up to now. Maybe something was you would like to clarify or any additional questions to ask. If not, I would not take more of your time. And we are really thankful that you devoted this time being with us and to get to know about new opportunities to promote your company worldwide. Mr. Haris, maybe you would like to add something.
Yeah.
Maybe you would like to add something
No, I would
and
like to
finish our
thank.
presentation.
I would like to thank everyone who have really dedicated this time to come and join this webinar, and I hope this was very, very useful information and very, very useful application. Well, I'm praying everybody to stay safe and healthy, but if you need it, then it's there already. It's there in the market. People have been starting to using it. We receive applications so many applications per day. I can't say the number exactly, but it's there. Yeah, we're moving forward. And if you need any further help, you have the email addresses, the contact details. Please feel free to contact at any time.
Thank you to everyone and hope to see you soon in the live events, not online but offline events all around the world.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
everyone. Again, thank you, Anna, for hosting this.
You're welcome.
And we shall see you soon again, once again. Yeah.
Right. Please don't forget to stop recording.
Yes, yes, we'll do that. We'll do. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank
Have
you.
a nice evening. Yeah.
Yeah. Bye bye.